Alright, welcome back to Resident Evil 6.
Alpha team. City Hall's on the other side of the bridge. Pick up Bravo and move in.
What's the status? Any casualties?
In this video, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. We have to cross this bridge, but there are some casualties. And, of course, there's a tank, because why not? But the way that we're going to be doing things differently is that in this part, there is a serpent emblem and an alternate path that only Piers can get. So we're going to be switching over to Piers in about a second.
All snipers, form on my mark.
And here we go. I just want to clarify this. I said this in Leon's when I switched to Helena, but the game does not make you switch to Piers. I'm just recording this 2 different times and editing it in a way that it looks like the game is just transferring characters like that. But Piers, I said this in the last video, I'm not a big fan of playing as Piers. He seems a lot slower than a lot of the other characters because he's got these big heavy weapons. And I don't know, I usually like sniping in video games, but not in this game. And there's some of his melee stuff. This is also a gun that he has. It's kind of a machine gun, but it fires in bursts. And I'm not a big fan of it, so there's not really particularly anything in Piers' arsenal that I like. And if we were playing as Chris right now, we would just be walking around on this bridge. Yeah, you can kind of turn it to night vision so you could see people better. Probably, I would say, if I played the entire game as Piers, I would probably get used to him, but there's only like 2 or 3 times where I really like have to play as Piers due to like serpent emblems or just an interesting secondary path.
Piers, you can get a view of the whole bridge from here.
I can indeed get a view of the bridge. I can also get a view of the serpent emblem. Alright, the serpent emblem is kind of right over there. And that thing is in the way, so thank you, game. There we go. Let's see if we can't get it. Booyah. So now we have to find a way to take out that tank. Otherwise, Chris isn't going to be able to progress on that bridge. And what we have to do is, there is an exploding barrel behind the tank. We can't quite get it now because it's not in view. But eventually Chris will say, "Hey, Piers, there's a thing there."
Need a bigger gun.
Captain, if you draw the tank out of position, I can take care of that truck.
Yeah, see, they're gonna just talk to each other and say, "Hey, Chris, you wanna distract the tank so I can shoot it?" That guy just will not die. Oh, no, he did die. Never mind. Oof. Alright, now, let's see, is the tank in such a way I can get it? I could, if I didn't hesitate just there. You see there's an exploding barrel truck or whatever right behind the tank.
My rifle's not gonna cut it. I need something with more kick.
We just want to wait for it to move up a little bit, so let's see.
Piers, there's a fuel truck behind the tank.
And come on, move up a little bit.
The tank's still in my way. I don't have a clear shot.
Come on, move up. There we go. Booyah. Down goes the tank. And now we're back with Chris Redfield. I don't know. That's interesting. I like that you have to work with your partner to take out the tank. And like I said, the co-op works a lot better in this game than it does in 5 because both you and your partner get interesting things to do, like if you split up. See, I don't need that because I've got infinite ammo. I don't need that because I've got infinite ammo. And I definitely don't need that. What I do need is an herb, though, so let's pick that guy up. But yeah, I just want to reiterate that this little part of the game takes place on Christmas Eve. So, have a very Resident Evil Christmas. I don't know how that guy just died. So now all we have to do is wait for Piers to kind of meet us over here. Because we need him to push something out of the way, I think. I think that's why we need him.
I'm heading for the upper level of the bridge. Meet me up on top.
This is also a map in Mercenaries, which is pretty cool. It's not one of my favorite Mercenaries maps, but I'll get to Mercenaries eventually. Talk about why Mercenaries is so awesome. I will say this part drags on a little too long. Like, the bridge part isn't quite the most interesting thing in the world. Although it is worth it to beat this bridge part because the next part is actually really, really fun. Yeah, see, I keep shooting different parts of him and he keeps growing different, mutations. I think that's something that's pretty cool about the Juavo. Come on. Can you die already? I've shot you like about 1,000,000 times. How are you not dead? There we go. It was the punch that killed him.
Good job.
Yeah, I did a very good job. No, Piers, that was not directed at you. That was directed at myself. So, in order for Piers to get up, we have to kick down this ladder.
Lower the ladder. Come on up.
Again, I do like how you have to work together. Like, your partner wouldn't have been able to get up if you didn't kick down that ladder, which means I guess you could troll your partner by just not letting him up. In fact, that seems like exactly the kind of thing I would do if I was playing this in co-op. So over here is something we need to push. We need Piers for this. This is why we got him again.
Piers, you don't have to tell me twice.
Well, apparently I do, because it took forever to get over here. But this part is not over yet.
Enemy reinforcements are moving in. Ben, I need you here.
That is the weirdest looking tank I've ever seen.
Go on without me for now. No one on this team gets left behind. We'll hold our positions for now. I don't care if you have to drag him. Just get your butts up here.
Get your butts up here was something that was just spoken. Yeah, something else that I should talk about is that this level takes place in Edonia, which is a fake, I don't know if it's a country or a state, I don't know. I think it's supposed to be based in Russia, or the Slav Republic, I think it's supposed to be. But yeah, Edonia does not exist. Well, at one point it did. I think it was like a Greek city. But that's definitely not what this is. I do like how they start parachuting in. It looks pretty cool. I should probably get up. Ow. Now they're not letting me get up, so I'm staying on the ground. If I saw this coming at me, like if I saw Chris Redfield slowly crawling at me on his back, shooting at me, I'd be a little intimidated, not gonna lie. I love those laughs. Again, this part goes on a little too long. Like, if this part was over now, I'd be fine with that, but it's gonna go on for another minute or so, probably. There we go. Ow! Jeez. Piers. I got a boo-boo. Thank you. I don't know if you could shoot the parachutes while they're coming down to, like, hurt them. That would be pretty cool, but I don't think that's a thing.
Okay, time to get to work.
Alright, now I think we could just leave.
Cut off the reinforcements. To blow the bridge. Yes, sir.
right now, just run. You do not need to worry about any of the other Juavos. Just run all the way to the back end of the bridge. Obviously, you don't want to go to the side of the bridge that the tank is on, because that is a bad idea, so just run over to this side. And again, the music here is really good. The music in this entire game is good. I like it. I like me some Resident Evil 6 soundtrack.
Everyone fall back and find cover!
Alright, where we are right now should be safe.
Let it come as close as you can before you blow the charges. Finn, it's all on you now!
I kind of wish you could do this part, like, you could just press a button and, you know, blow the bridge, but it's all entirely up to Finn, which is kind of annoying. It kind of takes the interactivity and challenge out of it. Where it's like, oh, you didn't press it at the right time, sorry, the tank's still there. But no, there goes the tank. Because Finn took it out. I will say Finn is very useful. I think he's done more to help us than Piers has in this game.
Sherry Birkin, National Security.
Sherry Birkin, you were in Raccoon City.
How do you know that?
Claire,
Wait, are you Chris?
my sisters told me all about you.
Chris, the man is a wanted insurgent.
Yes, he's a mercenary, but right now he's under the protection of the US government. He's no threat to the PSAA.
Unless someone pays me to be.
What did you just say?
What?
Nothing.
HQ to Alpha Team. Reinforcements are unable to land due to anti-aircraft artillery. Take them out.
Alpha Team copy.
We're picking up a large bogey on radar. It's heading right for you.